Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to be introducing a new series to my channel where I talk about police academy experiences, what goes on there, what they do, general police related topics, and if you have any questions about those topics, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I can make a video on them, or if it's easy enough, I can just reply to the comment. So, first things first, I'm going to be drinking my Dos Equis here. It's a little warm, so it's unfortunate, but what can you do? So, I'm going to talk today about defensive tactics and what we do in there. So, those dudes are pretty hardcore. They all are law enforcement, and they go through, special schools to teach that stuff and everything like that. And if you know anything about military, or if you have just a little bit knowledge of what goes on in the military, they have a thing called Black Friday. Well, in the police academy, they have a lot of, they don't really call them Black Fridays, but they call it First Day. And they will do that to you in a lot of different areas. When you start PT, they'll have a first day. When you just start the academy, they'll have a first day. When you start defensive tactics, they will have a first day with you. When they start range, they will have a first day with you. And these first days are hardcore, where they just not a whole lot interested. Oh, I'm sorry, also they have marching, and they have a first day with that. And when you start the first day, they don't have a lot of desire to really teach you anything. They just want to pound your face in the dirt. And that's especially true with defensive tactics. But at my academy, these people are especially on edge. And if you weren't loud enough, they would threaten you with the possibility of a PT session, and you're in a mat room. And what they do is, if they start the PT session, they'll close the doors and stuff like that, and they'll make the room hot, and they'll initiate a PT session just to screw with you. But after that first day, they're generally a lot cooler. Like when you start DT, they go on this giant, they have you form up on this giant concrete pad, like with us. They just form up on the giant concrete pad, and then the DT staff would just like circle around you like hound dogs or bulldogs. And it was like day one inspection, stuff like that. And they screwed with us and everything like that, and then they got us inside, and then like after that we formed up inside the mat room pretty casually. Like we were still on edge, but it was casual, wasn't as bad. And that's what they do, especially like in our blocks, because with us doing the extended, you have multiple day ones because it's split up into 3, and I'll go into detail about that. But with DT, besides the day ones and stuff like that, they teach you a wide range of things, with handcuffing, fighting, batons, weapon retention, how to take away weapons and stuff like that. They teach you a lot of that stuff. But they do it. They break it down and build it over time. And some of these people have chips on their shoulders, and it's annoying. But a lot of them are cool, and they just build it up over time. They teach you how to fall properly. They teach you how to have a good stance, how to move. They teach you the different tactics to advantage, positions of advantage, how you move in that means. They build it. They build it. They teach you how to search someone, and they'll show you videos of what goes wrong in the police field, just to give you an idea, so they make it a little more real. And that's just kind of what they do. They teach you how to search someone, and then they teach you how to, you know, quick cuff, and then they teach you how to do takedowns, and then after they teach you how to do the takedown, they teach you how to cuff after the takedown, what you do, and they just build everything up, and it's slow, and everything just builds upon itself, you know. And you do a lot of they'll show you a lot of takedowns and stuff like that, and they even have their own little PT sessions and DT, not for punishment, but just to help give you muscle memory. They'll have you do an entire session of just shadow boxing. Imagine shadow boxing, if you know what that is. You're like, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then they have you do the different jabs and everything like that. But imagine shadow boxing for 6 hours straight. At the end of the day, you're tired and you want to die. And that's just some of the things I do. It's almost a PT session, but they're teaching you defensive tactics. They're having you do specialized fighting moves in the air, but you're doing it for 6 hours straight. They'll have you do breaks and stuff like that, but it's very long on those days. And if you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section below. I might make additions to this, different things that I forgot, but that's about it for now.